All right, boys. All right, fellas, how are we doing tonight? All right. Oh boy, always a problem with this. Always a problem with this cheap ass, ghetto ass Streamlabs application. Always a problem. You never know when it's going to like make the chat room disappear, or when it's gonna when it's gonna work. You know, every now and then it does work. But, you know, that's what you get with shoddy software recommended by shoddy Englishmen. Hello and welcome. Today is Friday, October 24th, 2025. And today actually is the birthday of one of my exes as opposed to October 20th, which is still bugging me. I'm still bothered by the fact that I cannot remember whose birthday was October 20th. But today is... There we go. That's even better if I put if I lift the little camera thing up. But today is in fact the birthday. I should start over. No. But today is in fact the birthday of one of my ex-girlfriends. So Liz, happy birthday to you. I just hope my wife didn't hear that. How's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? Is everybody ready for a crazy and wild weekend? Because I know I am. It's going to get fucking crazy. Oh, wait. I already ruined the algorithm. Because apparently in live streams, if you cuss within like the first X amount of minutes, you get it's bad for you. It's not good. It basically is a great way to hamstring the stream, but that's all right. We're going to make do with what we got. Let me close my naughty boy browser. Let me go ahead and just get everything ready and set up because I didn't do that before. All right, so we got Addy Goes Live over here. All right, and so I want to get the stream. I'm going to get a better URL for the stream, and I'm going to send it out to the normal gang of people I send it out to. Let me check the Discord to make sure the event went off on the Discord. There it is. Beautiful in the Discord. Of course, Matthew is not here. Not Sure is not here. Once again, they are off and gallivanting among themselves without me. But that's okay. I'm not jealous. I am not jealous. All right, let me do this. Okay, get shareable link. I'm going to send this to the normal people. Let's see. I'm going to send it to my buddies David and Justin right there. There it goes to David and Justin. Let's see, my brother-in-law, sure, why not? And then Lisa, why not? My friend Jonathan Gators, why not? My friend Chokia, why not? What about where's my friend Nick? I don't know where his number went. I think that's about it. What about, I got to go over to Instagram, send a link to the Razman, even though he is in the Discord. Oh, man. Wow. You ever because, okay, let's get real. Like, Instagram is for, like, gym bros and, like, hot girls to just, like, show off their body. Like, that's all Instagram is for, right? So, you, like, go into Instagram, and it's just... And, like, suddenly there's just, like, this gorgeous female figure just thrown right at you. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. And then Matthew is here. I'm here. Chat not coming through. There's Matthew. Matthew is always... I guess he's not just hanging out with Not Sure tonight. All right, I'm going to send this to a new person. I'm going to send it to another new. No, I'm not going to send it to that person. What about? Let me see. No, I'm not going to send it to that person. Let me look through this one. No. I think Oh wait. So that is one thing I did start doing for a while. Is I started sending the stream to these hot Instagram models that have like 6 million listeners, or not listeners, but subscribers or followers. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. And just send it to them just for the heck of it. Oh, Kenny Brown is in the house. Kenny Brown, my brother-in-law. Wait, no, I didn't mean that. He's not. No. Be nice to him. If you're in this chat room, be nice to him. All right. So Kenny always has. So I feel kind of bad because there's like two people in my life that constantly come to me with app ideas, or like, I got a great idea for a website. I got a great idea for an app. And I just crush their dreams. Like every time it's just like, I'm just like, no, like that's a terrible idea, or that's already been done, or that's not an app, that's a feature. Like that's probably the biggest one. I don't know if I've had that with Kenny, but my friend David, like he is constantly coming up with these things where I'm like, that's not an app. That's a feature of an existing app, right? Like because that happens a lot. And Matthew, you're a programmer, so you probably get this on occasion too. Like, I got a great idea for a game. I don't know why suddenly I went into Trump's voice, but I got a great idea for a game. What if you're a yellow guy, you're a yellow circle, and you're just going around the board eating dots? And it's like, come on, really? Like, really? Okay, what if you're an Italian plumber and you got to rescue a princess that's being held hostage by a giant gorilla? And it's like, really? Really? Matthew says, good. Oh, Matthew and Kenny are talking to each other. Kenny says, I'm too lazy to find someone else to do it. Well, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Well, you know, because eventually Kenny is going to have a good idea. Oh, man, that sounded terrible. But eventually Kenny's going to have a really good idea, because he always has good ideas. But he's going to have a great idea, and it's going to be an app. It's going to be a $1 billion industry. A $1 billion industry. Until then, we'll make do with what we got. Okay, so what are we going to work on tonight? So I was working on a little Kenny, I haven't shown you. Well, wait, let me undo that. Kenny hasn't seen the game we've been working on. Let's show Kenny the game. Let me see. I need to show off my game programming skills a little bit, although they're not really there. But let's go ahead and show him the game. So this is a first-person game. First-person. I don't want to say first-person shooter because it's not a shooter, but it's a first-person perspective game. And I'll just show you a little bit of it. Oh my God, why is it taking forever? Of course, you know, like when people come over, like when you want to like show off something you've been working on, and then of course it doesn't work. That's what's happening right now. What is Unity doing? Kenny says, I haven't. Your nephew Graham is here too, so I need to watch my language. I need to watch my words. I need to watch my words very, very carefully. Okay. So the game, it's set on an island, and basically, okay. So well here I'm just gonna show you everything we've implemented. Well, first, wait. Do you notice that, Matthew? Wait, what happened to the icon on? Hopefully I just disabled the icon on the mini map. I don't know what that's about. Let me see. What? Wait, whoa, back up a minute. What happened? All right, this is why we have source control. Okay, so I'm going to do a hard reset because I'm scared. I'm going to check out master, and then we're going to look and see if everything is okay on master. Because I don't like what I was seeing on that branch. I'm really confused. Like, the mini-map didn't have the player icon, and I don't know why. Now, luckily, the player icon was pretty simple. And okay, it's there. Then why in the world isn't it on the branch? All right, whatever. Okay, we're showing off to Kenny. We're showing Kenny what we've done so far. All right. Here it is. Although they probably stopped listening by now, in fairness. Okay, so first of all, we worked. This boat was a pain in the behind in order to get working right, but it works. It's working. And actually, there's sound too, but you probably can't hear it. So the boat was very fun to implement, and that's what we have with the player right there. That like gray capsule. That's the player. Didn't you make Terrain 6 after merging the mini-map? I did. That's why I'm really confused. That's why I'm super confused as to why. So you see the little circle and arrow that's in the mini-map? So we implemented the mini-map just last week. Like the mini-map was, like I said, it was a pain. The boat was actually, compared to the boat, the mini-map was a breeze. Like, honestly, the mini-map was an absolute breeze. Are you coming to Thanksgiving? I will be in Iceland for Thanksgiving. All right, so we got these bad guys. So yeah, I tried. I tried to get your sister, or wait, no, my sister, your wife, I tried to get her to say like, hey, you should bring the family to Iceland. And she was like, no. And I said, okay. Actually, that never happened. But I did tell my mom that my mom should ask her if she wants to go to Iceland. And my mom was like, she's not going to do that. She's not going to do that. She's not going to do that. So I was like, all right, fine. Now, look, you see here, Matthew, I just created some family drama. I didn't even mean to, but now what's going to happen is my sister's going to hear about that. And then she's going to go back to my mom, and then my mom's going to be angry at me, and it's a whole thing now. So that actually never happened. Basically, I selfishly decided that I was going to be in Iceland this year. Let's just go with that narrative. I'm trying to find Green Guy. I don't know where Green Guy is. Where's Green Guy? Oh, geez. Oh, well, yeah, the NPCs. So there's a slight bug with the NPCs. Oh wait, Green Guy's outside, I think. Oh, he is. So there is a bug with the NPCs, right? So they have a gun and they shoot. They're trying to shoot you, but the bug is that they're actually shooting themselves. So that's why all the NPCs have fallen over. And we don't have any animation on the NPCs yet. Oh, so one of the mechanics of the game is so again, the story of this game is that you're on an island and you have this family of NPCs, like a mother NPC and a son NPC and a baby NPC and maybe an old grandpa NPC. And what you have to do is in the island, there's a bunch of bad guys on the island. I'm trying to make this kid friendly since my young nephew is listening, but there's a bunch of bad guys on the island. And you basically have to rescue your family. You have to get your family off the island. But anyway, so one of the so there's going to be these mechanics where you have to tell the NPCs, go over here, and then go over there and be quiet and wait for 5 seconds, and then run over there, and things like that. So I'll give you an example of one of those mechanics. So here, what you can do is you can kind of label somewhere on the ground. I'm actually very proud of this mechanic, and then you can give it a name. So we're going to call this Kenny 1. Confirm. And then I can go tell this guy, because he's on my team, more or less, I can say, hey, go to Kenny 1. And now he's going to go to Kenny 1. There he goes. So there's not a lot to show right now. What other features have we implemented? So we implemented that. We implemented the mini map. We implemented the boat. What else am I forgetting? I mean, when I put it like that, it's kind of like, is that all we've done? Oh, the inventory system. I forgot about the inventory system. So I can actually view his inventory. But the inventory system's not very it's not very show offy, right? There's nothing to really show off, but I can go ahead and I can equip this, and then I can start beating him up with the cell phone. I thought I could. Oh yeah, I can. Now he's gonna die. Are you going to write a sick backstory? So there is a backstory. Actually, when I was in Africa over the summer, I did not enjoy. So all I had with me was my laptop, and I did not really enjoy game programming on my laptop. So I was like, you know what? Well, I don't want to actually work on the game, so let me work on the backstory, kind of. So there's an entire backstory. There's an entire backstory to this game. Maybe not. Well, yeah, I would say specifically to the game. Yeah, there's an entire backstory already. So yes, so there is a quote unquote sick backstory, as Kenny would say. All right, what are we going to work on tonight? Oh, we were going to work on the quest system. Matthew, why didn't you remind me of that? We were going to work on the quest system. Is what we're going to work on. So obviously, with a lot of games, you have a quest, or I refuse to call it a quest. And Kenny, please tell me when you stop listening, because normally I use very colorful language on this stream. So please let me know when you're going to be signing off, so I can go back to using my colorful language. Just check something for me. Go to Project Settings, Editor, Interplay Mode. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Project Settings. Okay, where's Project Settings? I think that's somewhere over here. No. Project Settings. Here we go. And then Editor. All right, easy. And then Interplay Mode settings. Interplay mode. So it says reload domain and scene. When entering play mode, We can reload the scene only. I think we want to reload the domain and scene, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. That makes sense. But I am super curious as to why. I'm going to go back to that branch and see if maybe I just accidentally deleted something earlier. Let me see. So let's see. Is it going to... Okay, check out dev terrain 6. All right. Easy. Easy. All right, so I just started adding some foliage and trees and lights and stuff. All right, let me see. Is it... When in the world did I delete it? I am so... If you click do not reload domain or scene for faster playing, but yes, generally keep as is. Yeah. No, I am really confused as to not only did I delete that, I checked it in. But you know what that is? That's a consequence of not being able to... That's a consequence of not being able to look at the game.unity changes. I mean, you can, but it's a pain in the butt. And again, Kenny, if you're not there, this is how I'm going to do it. Kenny, if you're there, please let me know. Because if not, I'm going to go back to my colorful language. Let me see. Source file, source tree. I'm trying to drag source tree over here. And mind you, tonight, we get an extra... we're going to... So I was talking to my wife about whether or not I should do an extra hour. And she's like, you can stream as much as you want. And I'm like, all right, then maybe I will. Graham loves this, by the way. Okay, that's cool. All right, wait, he loves the game or his uncle? Which one? Which one? It's obviously the game. He's obviously talking about the game. Okay, let's see. Okay, minimap player icon implementation. So this is the pile of junk. Oh, God. Okay. Of course, it must have been deleted somewhere in here. But, of course, this is all very, like, this is detailed and not very human-friendly. Wow. It was probably, it had to be somewhere in here. But, oh, my gosh. Oh, my stars and garters. Oh, my stars and garters. Okay, so I'm going to abandon. I'm literally just going to abandon that branch, Matthew. I'm just going to delete it. We're going to pretend, because literally I think the only thing I did was like, I tried fooling around with, I watched a video on how to make very beautiful terrains in Unity. And so, and actually I think the guy was English, so it was more like, how to make very beautiful terrains in Unity. Merge master into terrain 6 again? All right, fine. I guess I could... No, I can't do that. Because master hasn't changed. I could try merging... No, I can't... If I merge terrain 6 into master, it's going to delete it. About the only thing I can think to do is to look at the individual changes... Wait a minute. Real men commit to master, which is what I did, obviously, because I'm a real man. So obviously I committed directly to master. But according to this, terrain 6 was rebased off of master. Or I'm sorry, it was branched off of master. Okay, that's bizarre. That's just bizarre. Oh, no. Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I got it. It happened in this. It happened right here. But where in game.unity it happened, I don't know. Got me. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I think the thing, like literally, but literally the only thing that I did in this terrain branch was just add some foliage. That's all I did. Like remember how like I was talking last night like about how like I wasn't going to do any programming. I was just going to do some like nice mindless, just like let me put some trees and some bushes here. Oh look, I've got a bunch of rocks. Let me put a bunch of like that's all I did. It would be a block of red near the top. Why would it be near the top? Are you? Well, I guess it makes sense that the text position in the file corresponds to the item position in the hierarchy. I don't like it because what that means, well, I was getting ready to say because what that means is that a bunch of text is being moved around every time that you do something, but the only time it's actually going to get moved around is when you serialize it to disk. So I guess I will allow it. I guess I can allow it. So, okay, all right. Just wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. Actually, I should be able to just change game.unity because my changes to the terrain were done on terrain asset. And game.unity, I should just be able to, what's this green? What did I add though? Prefab instance. Okay, that ends in 074. No, okay, so that's I just want to know what I added. Oh, I know what I added. So, how can I do this? How? Okay, let's reverse hunk. I'm a reverse hunk. Oh, God, I'm hilarious. Okay, reverse hunk. Okay, it's not going to let me do that. Wait, am I on terrain? I might not be on terrain 6. I am on terrain 6. Let me do get rebase. I'm going to do a hard rebase. What? What? Get rebase -- hard. Oh, wait, we're not doing a rebase. Get reset -- hard. There we go. Okay. So, but see, the problem is, Matthew, is that when you make any change to like the scene, it maybe not. I don't know why. I'm wondering, like, did the game.unity file change so much that I can't reverse this? I could try manually reversing it, which might be kind of fun. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Game.unity. Oh, it actually did work. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. Whoa. Just wait a minute. Let's start from the beginning. Okay. Start from the beginning. Okay, this is a bunch of stuff that I downloaded. We can worry about it later. And I appreciate you telling me that the terrain changes look good, but I mean, literally, I just painted literally, it took me 30 seconds to do. But wait, let's see. But this is a good learning exercise for Graham. He can learn all about source control management. Okay, so we're going to reverse that. Okay, I'm going to assume it worked because apparently I get no confirmation message. All right, I'm going to reverse this one too. I'm going to assume it worked because apparently you get no confirmation message. This as well. I'm going to let's see what we got so far. Let's see. Reload. Okay. Did it come back? No. What in the world happened? Okay, what about this one? We're going to reverse that one. And I think Oh, here's another one. Well, let's just do one at a time now. Nope. Okay, there's Mr. Mac. Oh, it should be at the beginning. This is it. I can tell this is it because here's a sprite renderer or a transform. Oh, it should be near the beginning of the file. It should be near the top of the file. Don't listen to English people. Don't. No. Oh, wait. No. I gotta watch what I say on this stream right now. Okay. Hopefully Kenny is gone. Pretty sure he is. Okay. Nothing is working. I don't. Yeah, no, that's not really working. I think we're just going to have to undo it, Matthew. Yeah, and I'm getting red errors down here in the console. Like, yeah, no, we're just going to have to. I mean, it's sad, I know, because like my artistry of painting terrains really came through on those bushes. But we're going to have to make do without it. I think we'll be okay, though. I think we're going to be okay. Did I send this stream to Lisa? I did send this stream to Lisa, and she still hasn't joined. The nerve. The nerve. And I think Kenny is gone. So, Kenny, let me know if you're still... Oh, God damn it. He's still here. Oh, gosh darn it. Gosh, Jiminy Cricket. He's still here. Gosh darn. All right. Well, you let me know. One of my coworkers, he's... How can I put this? You ever have those people, like you're friends with them and you like them, you enjoy them, their company, right? And but sometimes you are hesitant to text them because they can be a tad chatty on the text, right? Like in person. Sometimes, I mean, they're average talk. They get on the of average talkativeness in person, but on the text, they're a tad chatty, little chatterboxes. But this particular person, he's at a particularly kind of sad thing, and so I just, I don't know. I was like, hey. You doing all right? Just kind of like, hey, is everything okay? How's it going? And it's chatty. It's chatty. But it's okay. It's okay. All right. So. All right. So I'm going to leave what we're going to work on next. I'm going to leave it up to Graham. And so the choices, Graham, the choices are either the quest system or terrain sculpting. Let me repeat those. Quest system or terrain sculpting. Which one would you like us to work on? I'll wait. Quest system or terrain sculpting. Those are the options. Wait a minute. Quest system or terrain sculpting? Still waiting. It's either going to be a quest system or terrain sculpting. Any minute now. Quest system or terrain sculpting? Quest! Quest it is! All right. Smart boy. Smart boy. He gets that from his uncle. All right. Okay. So. I don't know where to start, though. That's the problem. No. I know where to start. Okay, so what we're going to start, the first thing we're going to do, let's see. I just just let him cook. Let me cook. Just let me cook. Okay. So what I want is I want to start with just a little icon. So I don't know. Wait, I have a mouse marker program. Okay. So you should be able to see the mouse a little easier now. So you can see down here at this mini map down at the bottom right-hand side, what I want to do is I want to have a little icon. So the quests are going to be various things. Oh, Matthew, I thought of something while I was on a run earlier today. I thought of something. So the quests are going to be like, go to this position, or well, okay. Let me start over. The quests will have one or more goals, right? So a quest can be one or more goals. The goals will be things like go to this position or collect this item or fight this bad guy. Those will be the kind of goals. And then so a quest might be go to this position, fight this bad guy, and collect this item. And then once you've done all three of those goals, boom, you've completed the quest. All right. Easy enough. Easy enough that even an 8-year-old could understand it. I mean, well, wait, how old's Graham? 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. 8, right? Yeah, 8. Yeah, I'm going to go with 8. 8. So what I want to do is I want to have the goal, like, but you're going to, like, with all the goals, you're probably going to have to go somewhere. That might actually be true. But let's start with the simple case where, so on the map here, it's going to tell you where you need to go. He's 7. No. He's 8. I'm sure of it. He's 8. Graham, trust me, you're 8. Okay, so what's going to happen, like one of the icons, so basically you're going to have like a little icon here and it's just going to be like blinking. Not blinking, it's going to be like pulsating. Wow, 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 wow. And but and it's going to tell you which direction you need to go in. So that's where we start. Let's start there. Okay. And then we're going to, well, to do that, we're going to start with a very rudimentary quest system. Now, we're going to build out the quest system kind of as we go along, but we're going to start with a very, very basic one. And I wish Razman was here, because Razman would be very excited for what I'm about to do. And Matthew, I know you know what that is, but I got to find... Oh, excuse me. Let's just go here. So this is where it's going to get boring, or who knows? Maybe this will inspire Graham. This is where it might get interesting. This is what I find the most interesting. Like drawing the pictures and stuff, that's nice, but the programming part, that's the stuff I find interesting. All right, so player. Let's see. Where do we want to add this? I think for now, well, let's create a script. Let's just put it in scripts. And then we're going to create a script, and let's call it objective. Okay, fine. Just for a Graham. Graham, what's a better name? Quest system or objective system? He's 8 years old. Of course, he's going to say quest system. But quest system or objective system? What's the better name? Wait. Waiting for an answer. Just waiting for an answer. Matthew's probably jealous I'm not asking him. Objective. Oh! That is my nephew. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Objective system. All right. So Matthew names his quest system like some dork, right? Like, let's just be real. Like, like quest system. Like, okay, whatever. Go play Dungeons and Dragons in the corner. But objective system. Now that is a name. Okay, sweet. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Objective system.cs. But my quests have objectives. Well, your objectives should have goals, and your quests just shouldn't exist. Just go in and do a find and replace, Matthew. That's all you got to do is find and replace. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a base. Oh, I love how it's just quest. Not quest. Objective system. Objective system. There's aliases in there are aliases in C#. Yes, I'm pretty sure there are. Okay, I forget how to do. Okay, wait. I'm going to try and do this without the use of AI. Public. What would it be? Objective system. No, not object system. Objective system instance. And then the AI is probably going to know what I want to do. Okay, no, actually, it doesn't. We will create it. We'll create it in a construct. Well, no. Okay, fine. You're gonna make me look up You're gonna make me look up an example. Okay, so Graham, what we are doing is we are creating a type of variable that is called a singleton. It is a singleton. Let's see. I don't know if I like that one. I like this one. Yeah, this one's better. Okay. All right, objective system. Okay, so a singleton is a type of variable that can only be instantiated one time. So I know that's a bunch of words I just threw out, but basically what that means is there can only be one. Like Highlander. Ask your dad what Highlander is. I'm sure he probably does. Oh my God, my dog. You hear that dog? I swear, I'm about ready to have a Kaya situation. I'm about ready to have a Hassan Piker Kaya situation on my hands with that dog. Okay. All right. So objective system instance. All right. So what does the objective system need? Well, so we said objectives are going to have goals. Right now, we're going to keep things very, very simple. Eventually we're going to have different types of goals. We're going to have like collect item goal. We're going to have go-to goal. We're going to have fight goal. We're going to have very specific types of goals. But for now, we're just going to have one goal, one type of goal. We will call it. And actually, Matthew, this is what I was thinking of earlier. I was thinking how remember how I said that we're running into a situation where we were going into the direction of having functionality as data. And when you get into functionality as data patterns, that's when you start talking about scripting languages or just lots and lots of classes. And I don't know. But anyway, I was like, okay, well, how can we marry the two? No, actually, never mind. All right, just never. But basically what I thought of was okay, well, we could have a type of a custom goal or a generic goal, which is actually, because think about a collect item goal. What you'll do when you instantiate a collect item goal is you'll tell it which item that the player needs to collect, right? And then somewhere buried in that goal, the goal, whether it's on every update call or whatever it is, we got to figure that out soon. But that collect item goal will do some kind of check, has he actually picked up the item? And once he has, then boom, the goal is marked. The goal is marked as completed. But the thing there is that the functionality, the act of has the player picked up the item, that is hard coded. And whereas generic goal would be pass it a lambda or something like that. I haven't figured it out yet, but it was a great idea. Trust me, it was a great idea. Matthew says, yeah, create an instance goal, and then there's a handle how it happens, probably using events. Yeah, we need. There's stuff to figure out here. Ken says Jen's here. So Jen. So Matthew, for there's a couple of listeners, but so Jen is my adopted sister. So because apparently nobody wanted her, and then my mom was kind enough to adopt her. So, but that's what happened. Okay. No, that's not true, Graham. That's not true. I'm just joking, and I shouldn't make jokes like that. Okay. Generic goal. How do I want to do this? So we're going to start out very basic. It's vector 3. No. We won't even do it like that. Let's start this the real way. Okay. We're going to just do class goal, which will be empty right now. He believed it for a second. No, it's not true, Graham. It's not true. Okay, I got it. I have to respect that my little sister, it is a big brother's job to tease his little sister, but I also have to respect that she is a mother, and so I have to remember that, so I have to be on my best behavior. I have to remember that. Okay, so this will be an arrival goal. What's better? Arrive at. So Graham, let me explain to you what I'm trying to do. The game is going to. The player's going to have to do things in the game, and so the game needs to know when the player has done these things. These things are the goals, right? And so I'm trying to name the types of goals. And the goal that I'm trying to name is when the player has to go to a certain place and then they have arrived at that certain place. So should that be an arrival goal or should it be an arrive at goal? And all we're doing is just naming it. It's how the computer kind of sees the thing. And I can explain what the thing is later, but for now, just think of it as like how the computer sees what the player has done. How the computer thinks of its name, how the computer names the thing the player has done. Is it an arrival goal or is it an arrive at goal? What's the better name? I will wait. Arrive at. All right, I love this. I mean, literally, like 7-year-old kids are the best programmers. Okay, 8-year-old kids. 8-year-old kids. I forgot about that. 8-year-olds. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is going to be a goal. Arrive at vector 3. And this is going to be location. All right, and then there's another thing okay, so the arrive at goal, obviously the arrive at goal, oops, I didn't name it. I named it arrival. Sorry, Graham. Let me fix that. Arrive at goal. So there's two things the arrive at goal needs to know. It needs to know where the player has to go. But here's the thing. With games, when you tell the computer something like, well, the player has to go to this spot. When you tell the computer what that spot is, the way you tell the computer is very, very precise. And unless the player is exactly on that spot, the computer is going to be like, player's not here. So what you normally do in a situation like this is you say, well, here's the spot that the player has to arrive. And here is how close they have to be before we say he has actually arrived, right? That's what I don't know why I'm explaining that, but I'm going to explain that anyway. And then that would be... So, Matthew, I was thinking about this. I was thinking because it's almost like a... I mean, you could do it with a Euclidean distance, but I kind of feel like I want to do it with just a Euclidean distance for each act. Well, it's not that would be, that's just a distance at that point. I feel like I kind of want to do it for a distance on each axis. Because think about this. Think about it. Okay. Here's my reasoning. Say you need to arrive to the second floor of a building. So you could have the X and Y be different than the... No, you could have the X and Z be different than the Y. So maybe I just want another vector 3, but the way I'm going to test that the player has arrived will actually be different. Okay, so this will be public vector 3. I don't know. What's a good name for this? So, Graham, one of the hardest things in programming is naming things. I don't know why, but naming things, because you have an infinite number of possibilities. And so trying to pick one is often difficult. Matthew, who my friend here in the chat room, who's also a programmer, okay. So what does he say? I'll be a very happy PM if we have a completed goal by the end of the stream. There is no way in heck that is happening. Just simply use vector 3 location float required distance. No, I can't do that. Because it's for the reason I said. Because think about if you have to arrive to a room, but now assume that the room is on the second floor of a building, right? So you could be underneath the room, but if I use a single float required distance, then basically what I'm going to do at that point is I'm going to take the Euclidean distance, which is the difference between the vector 3 of where you're at and the vector 3 where you have to go. And then that line is the distance. But imagine like the spot you got to go is on the second floor. Now you're standing on the first floor. Have you arrived? No, you haven't arrived. Even though that distance may still be within that threshold. So you actually that's why I'm saying I think you need a float. Probably need a float for each one. You will probably get away with a Euclidean vector 2 distance and then a Y distance, actually, now that I think about it. You could probably do that. You see what I mean? So you could have a vector 2, which would be a plane distance or something like that. Plane distance. And then public float would be height distance. See, look, the AI knew what I was trying to do. Why didn't you know, Matthew? God, Matthew. English people. Oh, no. Those kinds of jokes are not appropriate. No. Okay. And Graham, you need to tell your mom and dad that they should buy you everything you ask for Christmas, and more. And like with Christmas, I like to you ever heard the expression like "go big" or "go home"? Like that's what you got to do with your what you're asking for Christmas. You got to go big. Like you just got to go for every like at 7 you should be asking for like a new car and like a summer home, a private jet. You got to go crazy. Like go crazy. And if like they say, and if your parents tell you that like that's too expensive, no, it's not. That stuff's cheap. Come on. Let's be real. It's cheap. Like they got this. They got this. Kenny says you should buy him some stuff. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's the parents' job, and I would never want to overstep some boundary. So no, absolutely not. Okay, so how is this going to work? So, and then here's another thing, Matthew. Like when I was on I thought a lot about this objective system on my run earlier today. And then I was like, okay, well, we could have a stack of goals, which I thought of before. But we got to go, bro. All right, I'm breaking out the adult language. All right, Graham, have fun. Kenny, Jen, have fun. Barrow, if you're somewhere around, have a good night. Talk to you later. All right, I'm breaking out the adult language in 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, so how do we want to do this? See ya, Kenny Brown. Okay. In company. Oh, that's cute, though. That was really cute. I kind of love that. I kind of love having my nephew kind of help me name variables and stuff. I kind of like that. All right. So on my run, I was thinking about how we don't necessarily want a stack, or we kind of do, but the thing is I think we probably want to save the goals. I couldn't decide on my run if that was over engineering or not. Right? Like maybe we just move the goals from one container to another, or can we just get rid of them? I kind of want to save them, but all right. Wait a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right. Let's see. Public. So what would we have? No, I just realized that this. Singleton pattern does not prevent from an objective system being created. Can you do the, like, okay, so obviously the constructor would be this, but can you do this in C#? Apparently not. So like in C++, you can do something like that. You can, so if you have a derived class and you want to basically take away access to a function from the base class to anybody using the derived class, you can do something like this. But you wouldn't have the public, because the way that you mark public and private is different in C++. But you would do something like this, where you would do like the function and then equals delete, and that says nope, can't use it. And so when you do singletons in C++, you do that with the constructor. You say no, and then you have a private constructor. That's what you do. You have a private constructor. Can you have a private constructor? Now I want to know. Now I really, really need to know. Can you have a... Surely you can. Private constructor in C#. Surely yes, you can. Okay, good. Okay. You can save them with ID, progress, and complete Boolean. Well, there's an implication with saving them by ID, which means that there exists well, there's an assumption, not an implication. The assumption is that they exist in some other container somewhere where you can look them up by ID. So I would say to you that maybe they should just exist here. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're creating goals, but we haven't created objectives. So objectives. Objective. Name, description, and goal. But why is this... Oh, why is it red? Oh, it's red because goal is a goal. Okay, yeah, I guess the naming's wrong. But we really just want a... Let's just go with stack. Using system collections. Or do I want system collections generic? I think I want system collections generic. Woo! I'm tired. Like, entertaining a 7-year-old is tiring. Okay, goal. Whoops. Goals. Okay, this is still red. Why? Inconsistent accessibility field is less accessible. No, it's not. Stack goal is less accessible than the field objective goals. Public class. Oh. Okay, got it. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have objective, and then objective system. I think we could just start, again, we're going to start out very, very simple. Yes, AI knows exactly what I want. Public objective, current objective. That's it. That's all we need right now. All right. This will probably get more complicated later, but for now, this is fine. No latency stream. No low latency stream. Oh, private by default. Yeah, I know. That's how object. What's private by default? Oh, you're talking about the classes outside. Yes. That I am not used to because C++, the superior language, does not have such constructs. Okay. I've been reading this book about George Washington. I don't know if you know who that is, Matthew, but that is the father of my country. Of course, I know you know who George Washington is. He embarrassed your country on the international stage. But I've been reading this book about him, and I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell if it is the author or if it is George Washington or if it is a little bit of both. That's just a terrible person. That was just not a terrible person, but just a bad person. Just a bad person. The author did not like George Washington. So why you would write a book about somebody you obviously don't like is, I don't understand. Okay, so there is the objective system. Perfect. All right. So we got that. We have an arrival goal, but it doesn't do anything yet. The objective system. Well, I don't know that the objective system should be a mono behavior. No, it shouldn't be. So the arrival goal, I'm trying to think of how we would want to do this. So the arrival goal would probably also need access to another vector 3. Wait, no. I guess so. I still don't understand how pass by ref are, like what references. Okay, this is going to require me to understand references in C#. Which I don't quite understand yet, but we'll get there. Vector 3, player, or no, character location. We can separate objective stuff with the UI view model class to display them, keeping this logic non-mono behavior. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Although it will have to be instance unless you make an abstract class. Okay. I mean, I was thinking that this goal would probably be an abstract class. But, okay, we'll get there. Let's see. Okay, so this is that. So let's... And then, but what I was thinking... Well, here's... I mean, I was thinking it would just be something as simple as this. It would just be... Update. And then this is where I'm trying to see what the AI came up with. Plane distance equals vector math. No, that's not quite what I had in. Maybe. Let's do this the simple way first. No, I don't. It's not radius. Jesus Christ, AI. Location. Required. No. This is why I need Graham. I need a good name. Min or distance. No. It's not distance though. It's the minimum amount of no. The maximum amount of distance required. No. Arrives distance. We'll call it that. Okay, and then the update method. What will this do? How do we want this to work? So this could do, okay, so this is going to do the obvious things, okay. Okay, so this is if vector 3 distance, character location is less than arrived distance. And then this is where, I forget how, okay. System action on arrived. And then this would just be on arrived, right? Yes. Update won't work like that if you're using it. No. I know that update is not going to... I know I have to manually call that update. I am aware. All right. Here, just for you. Manual update so Matthew won't have a fit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So I do something similar with the state machine, right? Where I have I don't think I call it update in the state machine. I forget what I call it. Let me look. Enemy attack state. No, I do call it update. It just has a return value. But so yeah, so fuck you, Matthew. I'm glad my nephew's not here. Okay, update. Okay. But yes, I am very aware that update will not get called automatically. I know what object inheritance means. Okay, so this should allow me to... I'm pretty sure I did this a different way somewhere else. Let me look. Public event. Yeah, okay. No, I did do action. Okay, no, I did it the same way. Okay. What's the... Excuse me. I think in... And then we would have public event... Oh, I remember we came up we had a problem with this. I tried before putting. I'm trying to remember what the pattern was, where I tried to have an event in a base class, and I think I had to have a function in the base class that triggers the event, and then it's that function, right? So it was something like this. It was like, because what I'm getting at is I want to be able to do public event action uncompleted, yes. And then what I need is a public void complete invoke. Right. And then now here I will call excuse me? I can't do that in C#? Why can't I do that? Why is that not valid C#? Oh. Yes, stupid C#. Okay. All right. Okay. I think this is a good start. So now what we can do is we can go into one of the let's pick a good player class. Can I attach anything to this game root? No, I don't think I can. No, I can't. So I guess I'll just attach it to the player, or maybe there's something I can put. Let's see. Is there anything in here that where it makes sense to add it? Like, why is the door interaction script? Oh, I think the door interaction script is in there because I never added the door and the lamp to the normal interaction system, which at some point we need to do. Maybe player. I mean, I feel like this script is getting big, but that's fine. Oh no, it's not. Why do I keep thinking this script is getting big? It's not big at all. Okay, so I think this is a mono. I believe this is a mono behavior. Yes. Okay. So what we can do, which means I don't know why I have player stats there, but that means that this has an awake, but I've already forgotten if the base class has an awake and the derived class has an awake. So if you have mono behavior, if I have class, base class, mono behavior, and then I have class derived base class, and they both have an awake, who gets called? Do they both? Yeah, you can override a awake. Oh. So here's public awake. Okay, so game entity. To override, doesn't it need to be virtual? Override void awake. Okay, base awake. It's red squiggly. I'm guessing that's because it's not virtual in the base class. Okay, so you're saying make it virtual. So let's go to character enter entity. Public virtual void. Okay. What the hell? Go back. Okay. Awake is called when the script instance is... Okay. Oh, no. Okay, it's working out. Okay, so we have the... No, wait. It's still red squiggly. Virtual abstract members cannot be private. Oh. Fucking C#. Jesus Christ, C#. Was it public on the other one? Okay, it's public on the other one. Okay, I'll allow it this time. Okay. So if it's awake here, So what we'll do is we'll create a goal. We'll create arrive at goal. Let's get a point. It's reloading. Oh, look who decided to show up. Oh, I had my entire family practically in the chat room, and I was like, oh, I want you to meet the two best people in the world, Matthew and Not Sure. But only one of you was here. Oh well, whatever. No. Look who finally decided to show up. I see how it is. All right, so we're going to copy the position, and I think we'll just create. So, Not Sure. If you really want to know, like you care, we're working on the quest system. Nope. My 7-year-old nephew, who you were not here to meet, my 7-year-old nephew decided it was going to be named an objective system. Okay. All right. So this basically is telling you to go to that house. All right. Oops. Character. I can see you have completed goal as predicted here. It's almost done. Shut up. Okay. Now we have objective. I don't know. First objective. Can I do this? Can I put... Oh, wait. Did it spell... Oh, my God. There's a typo. All right. I don't know if you saw Not Sure, but I had a sub 12 minute. I did 5 miles at a sub 12 minute pace, where Matthew was like, "You did 5 miles in 12 minutes?" And I'm like, "No, that I'm pretty sure would probably be some world record." But no, he was very polite when his family was here. It's true, I was. Are you going to ordered or unordered quest items? I was thinking about that too. Right now they're ordered. Well, they're ordered per objective. But there's nothing to say you can't have multiple objectives. Yeah. I'm going to have to think about that a little bit more. I don't know that we have to decide right now, but we have to think about that a little bit more. We need to get some peeps in here. There were people in here earlier, but you weren't. Where were you, huh? What was so gosh darn important? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Okay, let me see. Can I do this? I doubt I can. No, I didn't think I could. All right, so I guess I will just do first objective push arrival goal. Perfect. And then I will do, that is exactly what I wanted to do. Now, here, I guess I could do it here, right? Let me see, objective system. Matthew was very concerned because he was like, oh, that's not a mono behavior. You can't have a function called update. It's not a mono behavior. It's not, like, he was like flipping out. I'm like, dude, calm down. He's like, no, you named the function update and that's not how it works. And I was like, okay. So I had to take care of it. Changing my oil like a man. Wait, did you do it yourself? That is. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Let's see. I guess I could do current objective question mark. Although I feel like you would always have an objective, but whatever. Whoops. We almost had an English uprising. It was ridiculous, but they're not allowed to have guns, so it would have been a very short-lived uprising. Let's be real. All right, if current objective not equal null. What is this? Oh, it's doing all kinds of weird stuff in here. Wait, I don't want to know what it's doing. Frankly, I don't care what it's doing. Oh, I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing. The AI is like trying to like pull things out of goals. I think objective probably needs an update. And then Matthew goes, oh no, it's not a mono behavior. It's not going to work like that. Calm down. And I'm like, okay, just calm down for a minute. Just calm down. Jesus fucking Christ. We'll get it working. It's okay. All right. All right, if goal, let's see what we got here. If goals counts greater than 0, current goal, peak. Yep, changed it myself. Look at that. Look at you. Public current goal. No. It's going to be current goal. Oh, wait. Current goal. Yeah, but do you push the master, bro? Ugh. All right, put my hat on. It's getting a little chilly. I mean, I got the windows open, but I like it cold. I like it chilly. In high school, my name was the Chilly Kid. All right, let me see. Whoops. All right, I gotta come over here. Just go right there. Easy. Oh, I'm thinking because it's like, you see how like the code is like a little grayed out. So I'm thinking that's like the AI wanting to autocomplete for me. And I'm like, tab. I'm like, no, that's actually printed out. Okay, so we will do this very rudimentary. No. We need to be a little more. What's the word? We need to be a little more. What is the word? I know what I want to say. I'm convinced I have early onset Alzheimer's. I'm convinced. We need to be a little more elegant about this. That's the word. So, okay. So let's start down here then. If current objective not equal to null, I know that I probably just want to call, I probably just want to call current objective dot update is probably what I want. That's probably all I want. I know it's and Matthew, I know it's a red squiggly. Calm down. I will take care of it, okay? I understand it's a red squiggly. But wait, why is it a red squiggly? Is inaccessible due to, oh. All right. Okay, let me see. So, all right. So we have the event system. So we could have the objective listen to the goals on complete, and then when it's actually on complete, just do some stuff, right? So we need like an awake. And yes, Matthew, I understand it's not a mono behavior. I understand. All right. What the fuck is this update loop? What the fuck is your update loop, bro? Huh? You want to go? Huh? No. It's the objective system. We're writing the objective system. What's wrong with you guys? I do an extra hour, and I get no appreciation from you guys. None. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look at I'm going to see if there's anybody that said anything on Twitch. Yeah. No, not a single person. Not a single person. Yeah. I don't even, wait, I assume I'm on Twitch. course not. I mean, a state machine just magically knows what its state is. And it magically does state stuff. Oh my God, you're driving me nuts. How do I ban? You're lucky I can't ban through Streamlabs. I can't ban through Streamlabs. You're lucky. You're hanging on by a thread. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? So, I think what we could do is we could have a void goal complete handler. I think we'll see what AI has right here. I'll ban them. Okay. So let's look at this. So we pop the goal. If goal count is greater than 0, oh. No, wait a minute. I was thinking if we need abstract objectives, but I don't think we do. All right. But we could have, because the reason I ask that is because I want to do this. I want to do public event action on objective completed. And then in here, right? In here, we would just do this. Okay. I like that. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Current goal. Okay. Okay, so when we wake up, the first thing we need to do is this, essentially. I mean, we could probably actually just call it. That's not going to work. Because let's say it's going to skip the first goal if I do it like that, right? But we basically do kind of want everything from here. If goals.count is greater than 0, current goal equals goals p, current goal dot incomplete. Okay, complete handler, yes, else. And this is weird. No, I don't think we need that, actually. I don't think it actually should. I think if the objective starts up and it immediately is saying objective complete, I think we probably just want to debug log warning. Objective has no goals defined. Yes, that's a perfect message, AI. Thank you. Now, I was telling Matthew last night, when cases are exceptional, there's a thing for that. Exceptions. Is this an exceptional case? Probably. So I'm going to try and live by my own words. All right. Okay. Awake. Okay. So if we go back to player stats, we'll do all of this. And see, I'm not crazy about this, but it is what it is. Right? Like we got to set the objective, and then we call awake. I want to pin this. Pin it. I am so tired. I am like exhausted, man. I had a great run today. Like a great run. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Come on, objective. Okay. Here you would typically call current goal dot update if no, shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Objective. Current goal. I guess current goal could be nullable. If goal... No. If current goal equals null, that is definitely an exceptional case. Yes. But down here in update, what I want to do, if current goal, let's see. I mean, I kind of feel it's an exceptional case here as well, right? Like, it's pretty exceptional. All right. But then if it's not exceptional, we can just simply call current goal dot update. Perfect. Oh, wait, did I not put a... Oh. So this is something that I do like to do. I like to... when I have an empty function, I don't like this. I'm not a big fan of this, like having the open bracket, close bracket, just 2 lines apart, or even on the same like that. You know, like you could squeeze them together. I'm not a fan of that. I much prefer this. Nothing to do. I much prefer that. That's because I can look at that and know exactly, oh, there's nothing to do. 5-mile run is impressive. Thank you. 5 miles in 12 minutes. Definitely a great run. Yes. Yes. That's an amazing run, actually. 5 miles in 12 minutes. 12 minutes. 12 goes into 60. What, about 5 times? 5 times? 5 times? Yeah, 5 times. 5, so 20. Wow, that's fast. 25 miles per hour. I run for 30 minutes and I feel like I'm dying. Yeah, no, I felt like I'm dying too. You don't need anything. What do you mean you don't need anything? All right, let me see. Okay, so nothing to do there. So this is going to be public override void. You know, not sure. I've been doing that a lot tonight. This, pressing Control D and duplicating the line. Like, I've been, like, I thought this keyboard was designed for accuracy, and for whatever reason, I don't feel very accurate. I don't think you need curly brackets. Shut up. Okay. It would be nice. I do kind of agree. It would be nice if you could do that. And then, well, that and curly brackets actually means 2 different things. So no, you can't do that. You could do, now, in C++, you can do something like this sometimes. You can do it for destructors, you can do it for constructors. But I don't think you can do it for functions now. I think they wanted to add that, but I don't know if they did. Nothing to do. Have them all in one line. Yeah. I still prefer the nothing to do. Okay, so we have this update here. This is the arrival goal with the base update. It should be overriding it. Objective is going to do this. It's going to call this update. And then the objective system. Okay, I have completely neglected something. I have neglected how this relates to the item even being displayed. Well, one thing at a time, Maddie. Like, I mean, we could put the location on the goal and like, yeah, just one thing at a time. All right, I gotta add nullable up here. Okay, so we have this update here. We have but didn't I add a start somewhere or an awake? I added this awake. Wait, on objective completed. Why is that green? Must contain a non-null value when exiting the constructor. What? Oh, I'm getting it here too. And here. Oh. Fuck you! God! Jesus Christ! Or declaring the event as nullable? No, I'm going to deal with the warnings for now. What? Oh, what a terrible language. What a terrible goddamn language. I mean, come on, C#. Get with the picture. Okay, so we have the objective awake we need to call. Objective system. I think probably what we want to do is probably just... All right, this looks good. If, let's see, awake instance, if instance on instance equals this, and then current objective is going to be set in this awake, objective system awake. So by the time that gets called, the current objective is set, yes. So we can just do current objective. Right? That should work. Oh wait, I don't need that. I can just do this. Okay. And then, okay, so we have awake being called. I don't know why this is grayed out, right? This is This is basically saying, oh, awake never gets called. That's why it's grayed out. 0 references. Yet, it's being called right. No, not right there. Oh, because it's not being called. Oh. Okay, this is a interesting little... Okay, so objective system awake gets called at the end of it. It's not a mono behavior. I need to remember that. So that's throwing me off. So I'll just have it in the constructor. Yeah, okay. So this is typically, I'm going to do this how you typically do singletons in C++. So here's the constructor, right? Instance not equals to, oh wait, objective constructor. If instance not equals to null, it's already been multiple instances. Instances equal this. So then you just have instance get, no, this is where I need like a private. You name them like they are. Yes, I named them like they're a mono behavior. What the? What? Can you not? Oh my God. Fuck. No. Go to hell, Matthew. Awake. Shut up. Not sure. Update. Okay? Are you happy now? Are you happy? Okay. Fine. Okay. Private. Let me see. Private. Static instance. Private static instance. And this is just going to be... Get... Reminder, we're an inclusive community. Okay, so if instance equals null, then I want to construct it. Right? Yes, this. Perfect. Other, and then return. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Okay, do that. Perfect. I got to go to California in a couple of weeks, in like 2 or 3 weeks. I really don't want to go. I like, we have this partner. Like this company that wants to partner with us. And they're like unusually gung-ho to partner with us. Like, we've done partnerships before. Like, I've worked on multiple integrations. And so I'm used to dealing with like PMs and engineers and architects at other companies. And for whatever reason, this company is super gung-ho on integrating with us. And so they want to do a day-long meeting in San Jose, which I didn't realize San Jose is like right outside of San Francisco. But, you know, hey, you learn something new every day. But like California, I have no desire. I like California's shit. Like I have no desire to do anything with California. So why would I know where San Jose is? So anyway, so it was like me and the PM guy at work, right? Me and the PM guy, we were planning to go out to their offices, and because the PM guy's in Texas, and so he and I were going to go to their offices in California and meet with them. And so the PM on the other company, he has an agenda that he's typed out. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like ridiculously detailed too. It's like it's like, we'll break for lunch, and then we'll do presentations, and then we'll do a PowerPoint, and then we'll talk about this, and blah, 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 and so, but it turned out like the dates didn't work because the PM guy, he's going to Japan, like the PM guy at my company, he's going to Japan, and then like I'm going to Iceland Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be gone until the new year, and blah blah blah. It's just like there's just all this like, you know, coordination going around. So what we decided upon is that I will go out to California in the next couple of weeks, and then the PM guy will meet with them a couple of weeks later, which is fine, right? Like engineer and PM, like never the two shall meet. So he sends me this list of like, who it's me, and like 6 other people. Like 6 other like architects and engineers at this company. It's a fairly sized company. Like if I said the name, I'm sure you probably heard of it. But it's like, and I'm just like, oh, wait a minute, like, well, just me and like it was literally like 4 engineers and 4 architects and like 2 top engineers, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna bring one other guy, like. So I talked to one of my guys, to like one of the guys that reports to me today, and I'm like, hey, you think you can come to California with me? Because like I don't want it to be like me and like 6 other people from this company, but then I also feel like that'll kind of just make us look kind of amateurish if it's just me. So anyway, all right, that's enough getting distracted. Like I'm actually writing code tonight. Like I'm happy. I know this rarely happens. All right. I'm not going to stick with Go to Hell Matthew Awake and Shut Up Not Sure Update, but I will name it something else like Fake Awake, but not fake. What's another good word for fake? Let's ask AI. I have a function that I want to name something like Fake Awake, but I don't want to use the word fake. What are some other good options? Manual Awake. There we'll go. We'll do that. Manual Awake and Manual Update. All right. Are you happy, Matthew? Are you happy? And then just for you, Matthew, I'll even go through, let's see, this one, rename, manual update. And then let's see, is there this one, rename, manual awake. Manuel. Well, you're English. I wouldn't be happy if I was English either. All right. Manuel updates. All right. Okay. We'll stick with that. All right. Okay, so this is the instance objective system. I don't think I need this anymore. I can get rid of that. Okay, so now what was my hesitation? Okay, so I need to call manual update of the current objective. Is that going to create some weird inception condition? Let me get the player. Let's see. Come on. Oh my God. I'm not a fan of Visual Studio's like Visual Studio Code, the way you can just drag windows to other sides. That's very nice. And Visual Studio, don't like it. It's not great. All right. So we would probably want, okay, manual awake. I still don't understand. Oh. I want to do that. There we go. That's why. So that should come to life now. Yes. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Okay. So we need to make it public. All right. All right. They both came to life. I don't know why manual update came to life, but it did. Maybe it knows what I'm going to do. All right, so Matthew, this is a mono behavior, okay? Okay. So I think we could just do object. I'm not super crazy about this. Do you know why I'm not super crazy about this? Because every update, I'm doing this. I'm not crazy about that. Well, I'm not doing the whole line, obviously. I'm doing this. I guess it's fine. Is there like a likely and an unlikely like branch prediction attribute or anything in C#? I bet there's not. Let's see. In C++, we have likely and unlikely, because I feel, yeah, that would help in this. Yeah, that should help. It should help here. In C++, we have likely and unlikely. Does such a thing exist in C#? Why are we using a get set for an instance again? What do you mean? This? Because I need to create the instance. Well, I have me doubting myself, but I need to create the instance on the first get, which is typically, again, it's typically how you would do it in C++. I guess I could, if that really, it only bothers me here. I could just store a reference to it if it really bothers me, right? Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah. And that avoids the doing that if in the update. Okay, so okay, wait a minute. I think I see kind of what. Let me see. Show me an example of a singleton in C#. This keyboard is nice. It's probably the nicest thing that Not Sure has ever done for me. Okay, recommended singleton with a lazy. Ooh, lazy ensures thread safe lazy initialization. I like that. Ooh. Ooh. I usually set my singletons in awake, except this is not a mono behavior. Oh. I kind of like this, though. Okay, private static read-only lazy singleton instance. New lazy singleton. Okay, so get that. Okay, so this is like some type of lambda, public property to access it. Oh. Oh. Private construction? Oh. Oh my stars and garters. It's like it you know, like wait, I'm going to show you the meme I'm thinking of. No, I'm going to... This is how I feel right now. Oh, wait. This is how I feel right now. This is the old singleton. This is the lazy singleton. Ooh. All right, let's do this. Let's go for it. All right, so what we have here... All right, so we're going to come over here, and we're going to go over here. We're going to go here like this, and then we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go over here. All right, and then, let's see, and then this is our instance. All right, easy. Okay. And then objective system, we got that there. And then, okay, the instance value. Okay, why is that red? Oh, because it's doubly defined. Okay. And then we have the private construction, which is what sold me on this. So we can still easily do construction if we need to, but we don't need to, so I'm not even going to define it right now. And then just public voids. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's see. Public over here. Instance lazy objective. Okay. I can get behind this. Okay. Now we're cooking with fire. All right. Okay. So again, this still does not solve the how do we get the like there needs to be an elegant way to communicate this to Unity so that it can just eventually goals will be scriptable objects somehow, and they'll have an icon to them, but we'll get there. We will get there. Let's just calm down and let's just calm down for a minute, okay? We'll get there. I feel like we have the mechanics in place to kind of run this and see if this little system works. Because we have our location. Yeah. Okay. Let's run it. I am sure I have a ton of warnings, which I'm not crazy about, but we'll deal with that another day. One thing at a time. There's 5 people in here. I'm going to assume that those 5 people, the other 3 people are just watching this. I'm going to assume that they're watching it on their televisions. What is this? Where did this come from? Oh, it's that boat thing. We've had that for a while. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do... Oh, God, look at all those warnings. Gross. But, you know, much like, you know, sculpting the terrain is a kind of like low thinking exercise, working your way through warnings also often is. Sometimes you'll get a warning where it's not quite so straightforward, but often it's very, very relaxing. Excuse me. Okay, so what I want to do is this right here. We need to be 5 units, I think it was. Yeah, 5 units within. We should be hitting an update. Let's see if we are. Yes, we are. That's good to know. So, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, the AI, the character location. Yeah, the AI filled that out just perfectly. Okay, let's see if we go. Let's go. And I think it's this house right over here. Okay. I feel like I am close. Okay. Let's look at the locations. So we have... Oh, this is where references, and I wasn't too sure. Yeah. So this is this a reference assignment or a copy? And I don't, and C#, I don't know. I don't, but I am assuming what's happened is that the character, so I want this to be a reference assignment. I want character location to be a reference to this position here. Hence, character location will be updated as the position, as the transform dot position is updated. You think it's a reference? Okay, well let's start over. Let's try this again. Let's start over. No, not in that case. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it was probably a copy, but let's check our work. So the way we check our work, so I haven't moved. The character has not moved. So let's look at this. Let's look at character. Let's look at both of these, right? Add to watch. Okay. And let's delete these other two. So you can see that character is like 47,152. 47,152. I'm going to ignore the Y. Okay. 47,152. So now if I start this again, and then I go, and then I'm going to run. Let's run. Come over here. Okay, let's break in here. 47,152 is what it was, and it's still 40. I said 47, but I meant 478. So it's a copy. It's a copy. Now, how do I do this in C#? Is it something like this? No. Okay. All right. I'm going to ask AI because I don't think because the mat eye and the not sure eye are not very useful right now. No. Okay. Let's see. In C#, I have a class like so. I'm just going to type it out. Class. I don't know. Goal. Location. No. We'll do this. We'll do public. Vector 3. Location. And then when I create it, I do something like this. Goal, G equals new, location equals character dot location. Character dot location. Okay. However, that just copies the value of character dot position or location into goal dot location. What I want is for the goal dot location to be a reference such that when character dot location changes, so does goal dot location, or so does G dot location, right? Okay, that just copies the character location into G-lock location. What I want is for G location to be a reference such that when character so does. Okay, how? I hear gunshots. Yeah, because yeah, it's happening in the background. If you just pass transform, then get the position in the objective system. No, I just want a reference. Why are you making it more complicated? Just give me a reference. Okay, you're running into a value copy. I know that. That's what I said. Okay, you're creating an anonymous object. No, oh, for fuck's sakes. Shared reference to the same. Yes. Solution. Store reference. Yes. How? What? It wants me to copy. No, I don't want to do that. Use the ref field. That's what feels more natural. Private ref. Okay, so let's see. So this would be public. Yeah, that's what I said originally, and it gave me a bunch of red squigglies. Why is it giving me red squigglies? Private ref. Character location. Target runtime does not support reference fields. C# 7.3. Aren't we using C# 8? I thought we were using... Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Option... Okay, recommended for most case... Well, okay. First of all, I want to know what option or what version of C# we're using. I thought it was C# 8 or higher. But it's telling me that references are in C or C# 7.3 and above. We're using C# 9. So why isn't the ref keyword working? Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something to do with the way I'm using it. Target runtime doesn't support ref fields. A ref field can only be declared in a reference structure. Oh. Oh. So wait, can I do this? Will that work? No, that won't work. It's not going to work. Read. Location draft. Goal. Okay. So maybe what I need to do. Let me just give AI the code and see what AI comes up with. No. Private read-only character. So that would be a... That doesn't make any sense to me. So this is like saying that, wait, store a reference to the character object. And option one, I think I annoy people at work. Two things. One, I think I annoy people at work. And two, I think they think I'm stupid. And they might not be wrong, but I think they think I'm stupid because one of my favorite phrases at work, one of my favorite phrases, and honestly, if I could, you know, sometimes I like to spout like old guy wisdom to like the young engineers in the crowd. But some old guy wisdom, and this, I honestly feel that this is kind of what helped me. Like, I feel like my career kind of did one of these. It like went up and then it plateaued for a few years, and then it went up again after a few years. And honestly, I feel that this phrase is what helped me. It helped me. And that phrase is, I don't understand. Literally. Just like, so I stopped probably back in like 2016, 17. Like, I think, and you do this a lot as a junior engineer when you're early on in your career. Somebody explains something to you, and when somebody explains something to you and you don't understand, you may just pretend to understand and then hope you'll figure it out along the way. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people do that. I definitely did that a lot early on in my career. And then, of course, as you advance it, you do it less and less because you understand more and more. But I mean, obviously, you still encounter things for your entire life. You'll encounter things you don't understand. But at some point, I just stopped caring that people might think I'm stupid, and so I would just be like, I don't understand. What that kind of taught me was that I don't care if people think I'm stupid, especially now, because if I'm talking to an engineer at work and I tell that engineer I don't understand, I'm their boss. So I don't care if they think I'm stupid. That's a little arrogant, but honestly, it's like, I don't know. I think that a lot of people don't think you're stupid if you say I don't understand. And I think oftentimes, especially it depends on the programmer, but I think oftentimes people are happy to explain it to you. So I don't know, just something a little tidbit, like, do not be scared to say I don't understand. All right. But I don't understand. So I'm curious as to, okay, in option 1, so I don't understand in option 1 how that is a reference. In option 1, what signifies that you're storing a reference? Are you assuming that character is a class? I don't get it. Yes, you are absolutely right to ask. Let's clear that up. Thanks for blowing smoke. Thanks for the glaze, ChatNBT. Thanks for the glaze, ChatGPT. The key character must be a class reference type. Oh, structs are always copied. Oh. So vector 3 is a struct. I believe I know that offhand. I don't know why I know that offhand, but I'm pretty sure vector 3. Yes, vector 3 is a struct. Okay, so I think I think that just solidifies my option. That just solidifies it more that I want to go with option 2, but I don't know why option 2 is not working. So private ref vector 3, public ref vector 3. Does it have to be? I don't think it has to, but let's see. Private ref vector 3 test. Yeah, I'm giving you the same thing. Oh wait, I misspelled vector. Vector 3. Feature ref fields is not available in C# 9. Please use language version 11. What? I think it has something to do with the way I'm using it. Okay, I'm going to give C# the whole code and just see what it recommends. Okay. Here is the entire code adapt this to use option 2. Or here is the actual code. Here is the actual code. Adapt this. Okay, arrival goal, blah, 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 blah. And I'm creating that object like so. Right here. All right. Easy. Easy. And as you guessed, this is Unity. Is it that the reference has to be read-only? That makes sense, because in C++, references are only assignable once. So it would make sense to me that in C# there is some similar type of restriction. Not necessarily not the exact same restriction, but some restriction like that. So let's try it this way. Let's just see. I'm just curious to see if this works. I'm not saying we're going to stick with it. We probably will, but let's see if it works. Okay, reference character location. No, it's still giving me, it's still red. Feature ref fields is not available in C#9. Well, what the hell? Oh, wow. Look at this. I didn't know you could. Oh, wow. That is some clever little syntax there. Look at that. You could do it. You could still use a constructor, and you could still and you can still use like variable initialization or field initialization, I guess it would be. That's actually pretty cool. Man, I do love C#. I have used refs. Try using via constructor method instead of a property. Yeah. But this see potential fixes. Let's see what the potential fixes are. Fix with Copilot. I'm just curious as to what Copilot comes up with, because it comes up with nothing. Okay. What? Copilot's an idiot. Copilot's almost as retarded as Gemini. All right. I think there's got to be a okay. Let's go back to option 1. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Change the code. I paste it to use option 1. The recommended way. All right, let's see what it does. No problem. Here's your original code, cleanly updated to use option 1. Okay. So it basically just wants you to store. All right. No, this makes sense. This makes sense to me. I don't particularly. Oh, wait a minute. Is transform a class? Okay, transform is a class. Okay. All right, so that's good. Okay. So I think I can do this without AI. Maybe. Public transform character transform. I'm going to use that hand. Okay, so why is it green? Is it because I just haven't used it? Must contain a non-null. Oh, for fuck's sakes. All right, so we'll just use the constructor. Public. Arrive at goal. Transform. Character transform. Character. Okay, perfect. Easy. Easy. All right, so what we want here is we want character, I guess we want character transform dot position. Perfect. Okay. All right. Not sure is very, very happy. Oh, God, I literally just said not sure is very, very happy. I look over and I see, okay, gotta go. See ya. Would you ban him? Ban him, please. Ban him. Please ban him. Okay. All right, let me see. Character. Okay, so now we can actually do this. This is, I think this is like the coolest thing since sliced bread. Transform. And then we got this down here. Like that. That is, I love that syntax. I don't know why, but I really do love that syntax. The new expression can be, and then can we even do it? Oh my gosh, we can even do it like that. Oh my God, what a sexy language. That's not just nice, that is sexy. Like literally. Okay, but how do I, what is it just, no, apparently not. Apparently it's not that sexy. Wait. Show potential fixes. Oh, okay. Well, that's still pretty sexy. All right. Wow. That is nice. Okay. So we should have a reference now. Since it's a class, it's a reference. Structs are copied by value. Classes are references. All right, pass by value, pass by reference. All right, let's run this. Can't believe Not Sure left like that. I got some choice words for him. Okay, let me see. So what I want to do, I want to go and I want to run this. Let me see. Attach to Unity. Well, what happened here? Let me see. All right. I'm ready for bed. This has been an exhausting stream. I'm so ready for bed. Okay, so we don't have character location anymore. Instead, we have character position, which I think we can just do add to watch, right? Add to watch. Yes. Okay, so 478.152. So now, this might work. Let's see if it works. It's not working. It is updating. So I think it's just a matter of the distance not being enough, right? Like it's updating. It's updating. I do wish I could see what the distance is. I wish I could see what this results to, but I can't. What is the Pythagorean distance between these 2 points? Don't tell me how to compute it. Compute it. Just give me the answer. $55. That doesn't seem right. Oh, okay. I guess it could be. Okay, let's do this another way. All right. All right. I'm already seeing how a scriptable object would be advantageous here, but we're not going to do. We might have to do the scriptable objects over the weekend or on Monday. Let me see. Okay. It's a parking lamp. Okay. So this, I'm just going to copy this. Copy position. And that's what we're going to use for the new position. Okay. So I should know that if I go to this lamp, if I get close enough to this lamp, I should be able to trigger the goal. So let me see. Let me attach. Set a breakpoint. And play. Make sure I am attached. I am. Okay. All right. Really? 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 I couldn't get any closer to this thing. Really? Why are those Z values so far apart? It could be the camera. It has something to do with the player object and how screwed up the player object is. That's what it is. So that's what it has something to do with that, right? It has something, well, let me see. Oops. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What I could do. This is such a cheat. This is such a cheat. But I guess it'll do for purposes of this. and I will use the equipped item position. Wait, what was that? The equipped item position itself is a transform. Okay. So, no, that's not going to work. Well, wait a minute. Matthew, how? Ooh, no, never mind. That's not going to work. That's not going to work because the equipped item position is relative to the parent. So that's not going to work. I think the only thing to do here is to actually figure out what the issue is with the... Oh, my gosh. All my stars and garters. No, there's got to be another way to do this. We're so close. There's got to be a way to do this. Let's see if we can figure out where we need to be. Right? So blue is Z. So that's basically forward in terms of the road I'm about to go up. All right. So I do know that. So if I go to the lamppost, then go like as directly north of it, I should be able to trigger it. I'm just curious as to how far north I have to go. It's just weird. I'm so tired all of a sudden. That run really kicked my butt. All right, let me see. All right, so I come over here, and then if I walk north, it should be fine. I mean, it should hit at some point. Right, so come over here. Really? Really? Is that rainy mood? No, it's some rain sound on window with thunder sounds. And then I'm actually doing a little audio mixing. I have the music playing, and I have the rain playing. Something is off here. Yeah, something is off. It was like 14. Let me move a little forward. Wait, back here. So did that 14 reduce? Oh, it grew. Okay. I'm lined up on the x-axis pretty well. It's the z-axis that I'm not. I should just display the... Let me do that really quick instead of trying to do this with, like, debugging. Okay. No, debug console. I might even have it on the debug console. I'm not even sure. Let me look. Where would it be? HUD, debug. If I turn this on. Game. No. But it should be easy enough to add. Famous last words. Ah! Player position. All right. And then this will just be player position. Okay. How does this work? I don't remember how any of this works, honestly. All right. I need to do this. player position text. And then, well, character controller. No, we're just going to do public game object player character. And then just come down here to this messy debug. Where's the end of it? Oh. Okay, player position, transform position to his string F2. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's fine. And then I need to simply drag. Wait a minute. Okay, player character, and then I'm going to drag this right here. And then let's play. Okay. What? What is this? Float point center rear float point. What the hell? There's like a bunch of oh. It's all the boat shit. All the boat. I'm just gonna delete the boat shit. Leave it like that. Let's see how that works. Where is the link? Share link to stream. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Oh. Well, deleting the boat shit broke some other shit. Motherfucker. Now I'm debugging debug code. God damn it. This is all your fault, Matthew. This is all your fault. I'm debugging debug code, and I don't want to debug code. It's because I deleted the boat shit. All right. So let me keep that code in there, and then what I'll do is the boat text, I will just disable it. Boat text. All right. There we go. All right. That should work fine. It still doesn't fucking work. Okay, what? Line 73. Oh, come on. Player character. Oh wait, I probably should. Okay, let's. Now I'm fucking debugging debug code. All right, the code that's supposed to help me debug. I have to debug the code that helps me debug so that I can debug. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hate programming. I fucking hate C#. Okay, what is null? The identifier character transform. Well, where am I even using? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get it. Okay, player character. Let's just add that to watch. Okay, player character. Player transform. That's not null. Add that to watch. Is it the text item that's null? It is the text item that's null. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, okay, yeah, no, I know what I need to do now, okay? I get it. At least I thought I knew. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got it, okay? I got it. There. Oh, I'm doing it during, okay, let me do it. God damn it, Matthew. Okay. Sorry, had to run. What did I just miss? Well, I finished the game, and it was working wonderfully. It had a beautiful story, wonderful particle effects and water physics, and then I deleted something, and now everything's broken again. So you missed a lot. And had Had you been here, we could probably like release the game on Steam now. Like we could have released, it could have been out tonight, but you ruined it. You ruined it. Okay, so let's see. So the goal I'm trying to get to is 374, 336. So here's 374. Really? What? What? 374, 336. It's complete. Oh. So, okay. So there's an unhandled exception, probably because it did complete and it popped and it did all of that. But what I really want to know... Okay, here's the thing. Here's the weird thing that's going on right now. So I added this. If I can fucking find it. Okay. I'm about ready to call it a night. I think the 3-hour stream, I think doing this for 3 hours was just a bad idea. How the fuck they... Okay, yeah, this was just a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Okay, so here. Here we go. Here's this park lamp. What I did is I took the position of the park lamp. So let's double check that, because who knows? I probably fucked that up. 374, 336. 374, 336, right? That's so what we're doing is we're looking at the location of the player of the character transform and of 374, 336, where is park lamp in the hierarchy? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe now it works. Let's see. Oh, yes, it was a child of something. All right, I'm aborting it. Okay, all right, that makes sense. It was a child. It's not a child anymore. Let's see if it works if I run to the lamp. Oh wait, before. Okay, so I went to attach this. All right, disable that. All right. So I should hit a breakpoint when I reach the goal. And it's still not working. I want to hit 374, 336. It's still way off. Wait, 37. Okay, wait a minute. 374. Okay. All right. 374, 336 is way down here. Okay, so it hit. It hit when I got nowhere near the lamp. Oh, because I didn't update the coordinates. Oh. 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 Oh, wait. The coordinates are the same, though. Wait a minute. Let me see. 374. Oh, 374, 391. Oh, okay. So it is different. All right. So let's copy the position. Oh, let's just change it to 391, right? And I think it's going to work just fine right now. 391. Okay. 374, 391. Let's run. Let's attach this to Unity. It's going to work just fine. It's going to work just fine. Now we'll be able to run to the lamp and it'll hit the breakpoint and everything will be fine. No thanks to not sure. Absolutely no. I got to stand up and walk around. Actually, I'm going to go. Let me make sure this works. Let me make sure this actually does work. And then I'm going to go take a little pee-pee. And like that's a technical term. That's actually the medical term for it. I'm gonna go take a little pee-pee. I told you we get a complete objective to this stream. Well, okay. Well, I don't know that I would consider this complete. That's the thing. Okay, let me see. Let me go over here. Okay, so we come over here. Did you say a complete objective or complete objective system? And boom. All right. So we hit it. Excellent. Okay. So what do we do? Even though this is very, very preliminary, very, very early, we will... Okay, that had me scared. I thought I was working on Terrain 6 for a minute. Okay. I think I have a lot of junk. Like, look at all of this. Look at all of that. Look at it. That's disgusting. Game buffs free realistic. I'm just going to delete everything under game buffs free realistic. It's just a bunch of textures I downloaded. Is that going to screw things up? It might. Fuck. I don't want to check all that crap in. I mean, like, this has changed shaders and all kinds of shit here. Add them in a separate... Yeah, but is it going to screw anything up? Well, I don't even want to add them in a separate commit right now, but is it going to screw anything up if I go to the Explorer view and just delete the folder? Like, that's what I want to do. I'm just scared that that's going to... you know what? You only live twice. All right, let's go. Let's just delete it. Okay. Boom. Boom. And then low poly street packs. We'll do this one. Oh, this was all the tests. Oh, Jesus Christ. The game's still running. Okay, so this was street mesh. I don't want to delete that folder, but I do want to delete... I'm just going to delete all of these. Remove. Yes. Yes. I have a feeling I just screwed something up. Those textures, I think the texture one. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's all right. We're just gonna have to make it work. We're gonna have to make it work. Fuck. Fuck! Player stats is the other one. I think what I'll do... I'll branch this. This will be dev OBJ system. BJ. Ha! Okay, OBJ system 1. Okay, create that branch. Check this in. Beginning of objective system. Bitch. No, just, okay, we're not going to put bitch. Sexist. Okay, let's see. Put that in there. All right. Easy. Easy. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to master. How do I want to do this? Are you sure you want to switch your working copy branch to master? Yes. Oh, fuck. That's deleted everything, didn't it? Fuck it. No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. Calm down. Okay, so go to recycling bin. Recycling bin. Where the fuck is recycling bin? Why is it just not like right there? Like it should be right there. Like where is it? Recycling bin. Like, where the fuck is it? Oh my God. Recycle bin. Isn't there a way that I can put it over here on the left-hand side on quick access? Let me see. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Date delete it. Sort by date delete it. Today is the 24th. I think game buffs, I'll just add all of that back. And then... 24. I'm going to add all of this back. Lord Woodkiss, 13 out of 10. True learning. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. I screwed up a commit. I didn't screw up a commit. Okay. Well, I'm going to restore this. Confirm folder replace. Yes. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Just do it. Just do it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay. Basically, I want to stage everything. Yes, I know it's large. I like it large. Ah! All right, I'm so funny. I'm so glad my little nephew's not here. Let me see. Oh my God, come on. It's not that large. That's what she said. Oh, my God. You know, Lord Woodkiss is here, and I wanted to make a good impression for Lord Woodkiss. And what's happening? Like, this is happening. Like, how am I going to make a good impression for Lord Woodkiss if this is what I have to work with? Like, I can't do this. I can't work like this. I can't. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to take a piss. I'll be right back. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it. I'm done with you people. I'm done. And now it's all ruined. It's all ruined. All right. And this is my first impression as I joined a minute ago. Yeah, he joins. Yeah, just my luck. Like, new people start rolling in as I have the be right back screen on while I go take a piss. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. It happens quite often. Wait, maybe you're not talking about me going to take a piss. Dali. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Okay, so I am just going to put this on a branch. I almost committed that to master, and then I would have been really pissed off. Okay, so this is going to go on. Wait, I don't need debug on here. Easy. Is there anything else? I should probably just double check this. Okay, I think that's it. Debug, I can just reset. I don't really care too much about it. Let's branch. This is going to be dev terrain. Terrain 69. So funny. Dev terrain 69, and we're going to push it. What the fuck is this? And then that's going to be the commit message. Perfect. Easy. All right. I'm hungry. This is the problem. Like I'm trying to lose weight, as I've mentioned. And then so I had it all planned, all right? Like I was going to have I think I've talked about the bulldog noodles before. So I was going to have bulldog noodles, and I was going to just grill up some chicken and put some veggies and put them in the bulldog noodles, mix it all together with some yum yum sauce. Oh, I was so excited. And so I opened the refrigerator, and what do I see? I see one Diet Mountain Dew. Now, if you are new to this stream, like Dali is, then you should know that one Diet Mountain Dew will not suffice. Because I knew that I was going to have a Diet Mountain Dew while I did this stream, and then I needed a Diet Mountain Dew for the morning. And I know what you're thinking, Dolly. You're thinking, well, like, why wouldn't you just, well, then you just do the stream, and then you just go to the store after the stream. That's not an option. Why? Because it's nighttime. I'm not going, like, nothing good happens at nighttime. That's why nighttime is for staying inside and going to bed and praying, saying your prayers. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. So I was like, fuck. I had an hour before the stream, so I had to run to the store and grab some more sodas so that I was prepared for the morning. But then that, of course, meant that I did not have time to make my bulldog noodles with vegetables. So what did I do? I was like, all right, fine. So I did something that, like, no human should be reduced to, that, like, no man should be reduced to it. But it had been a long time since I had done it, a very long time since I had done this. What did I do? I had a Big Bite from 7-Eleven, and I filled that thing up with chili and cheese and onions, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go all out. And I put ketchup, and here's the kicker. Here's the special ingredient to my Big Bite: mayonnaise. But I knew that it wasn't going to be enough. It was a fucking hot dog 3 hours ago. I'm hungry. So I'm going to do, but here's the thing. With losing weight, this is why you try not to have, like, too much food in the house, because I could go down and I could make the bulldog noodles now, right? But there's two problems wrong with that. There's two problems with that. One, it's almost 9 o'clock. That's my bedtime. I'm finishing this stream and I'm going to bed. Two, I'm lazy. Laziness almost always beats hunger. That's a good way to lose weight. So I'm just going to have to wait till tomorrow morning. I'm just going to have to wait till the morning to eat. I love this introduction to the Lord. Dali! And Matthew, I know, because Matthew's here. And actually, to the other, like, 5 listeners, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. And Matthew, maybe you could be kind enough to introduce our new friend Dali to the Discord channel if he would like to join. All right, what's this over here? It's 3:44 a.m. Holy shit. Where are you in Turkey? No, wait, it's 3:44, which means it's 8 o'clock, which means it's 7 hours ahead. Turkey would be roughly right. Turkey, somewhere in Eastern Europe, maybe, like Serbia. I don't know why that came to mind. Slovakia. I'm thinking like Croatia, Slovakia, something like that. Okay, so that finally committed. I think that this mess of a repo objective system. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have any? Okay, this, I think there's probably, I know there's just a bug somewhere just waiting to happen. There's a bug, just there's something wrong somewhere, but that's all right. We're gonna work through it. Finland. Oh, Finland. Oh, one of my best friend lives in Finland. I spent, not last winter, the winter before I spent in Finland. Yep, I love Finland. Actually, one of my friends from Finland, she was texting me today because So when I was in Finland in 2024, last year, 2024, and it was the winter, and I ended up taking the train. I went from Helsinki up to Jakobstad, and then from Jakobstad up to Oulu, and then back to J-Stad, and then back to Helsinki, and then back up to Hausua, and but I love the train in Finland, but I specifically love it in the winter, like when it's just nothing but snow. And it's just, oh God, I love the train. Oh, it's not so much in Finland. I just love the train like in Scandinavia. Although I know there's some like debate about, is Finland really in Scandinavia? Okay, let's back up. I love the train in the Nordic countries. But oh man, I like Finland's a great country. Finland, I really like Finland. I really do. LOL, I totally agree. Losing weight sucks. It does. It's all numbers with calories, and worse if your metabolism is slow. Yeah, but there's ways you can boost your metabolism. Just got back from all-I-could-eat sushi buffet. Oh, man. God, you're going to make me hungry. Stop it. What a mistake. I feel like I'll die. And, like, the thing is like sushi, it's like eating sushi, it takes a little while to catch up to you, right? It's like you'll eat 6 pieces and you're like, I'm still not hungry. So you eat like 4 more, but then those first 6 now catch up to you and you're like, oh crap, I'm full. And then those other 4 catch up to you and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Like that's the problem with sushi. I do love me some sushi. God damn it, I'm hungry now. All right. Let's see what we got. If we go back, so we're back on the objective system. So I think we made some good progress tonight. And our friend Lord Woodicus. Oh, wait. No, there's 2 of you. Oh, there's a few. Lord Woodicus. I'm so confused. Just stop it. Just stop. Just stop. Just wait a minute. Just wait. Just stop. Where are you at, Lord Woodicus? The point is we are working on our quest system, or as my nephew named it earlier in the stream, the objective system, which I think is an excellent name because I think quests are gay, but whatever. I mean, if that's what you're into, if you're into like, anal quests or whatever, like Matthew's game over there, I don't know. But I think we made some good progress on the beginning of our objective system. Yup. In the same boat, fasting every other day. That is an excellent way to lose weight. Tampa Bay, Florida. Oh, gross. I lived in Miami for a while. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I know Tampa Bay and Miami very different. They're like, like one's down here, one's up there. But it's weird. Like I love the cold, which I mean, obviously is why I love Finland. One of the reasons I love Finland. But every now and then I do miss Miami. Like I lived in Miami for 3 years, 2 or 3 years. I don't remember. 2 years. I lived in Miami for 2 years. And every now and then I do miss it. I don't miss the girlfriend I moved there for, but I do miss the city sometimes. So there's a couple of things I miss. I miss the food of Miami. The food, oh God, the food is good. And then I miss, let's just say, everybody in Miami is beautiful. Like, or not everybody. Okay, here's the way I describe it. I live in the Washington, D.C. area. And I would say even in the city where, like, people are, like, trying to be beautiful and everybody's trying to, like, be the most gorgeous they can, I would say in the city that maybe 15, maybe 20%. I'm going to stick with women because I'm straight, so that's what I know. I'm going to say that maybe 15 to 20% of the women in the Washington, D.C. area, maybe 15 to 20% are an 8 or above. Okay, so you follow me? 15% of the women I would rate as an 8 or above. That's in the Washington, D.C. area. In Miami, that number, I would say 75% of the women are an 8 or above. It is ridiculous. And like the thing is like in Miami, not only are there gorgeous women, again, straight guy here, but you can't help but notice that like just everybody's hot. Like in Miami, everybody's hot except, you know, so I'm walking around like doughboy over there. Meanwhile, there's like 8, 9s, and 10s just strolling up and down. Like you just go into the gas station and there's just this gorgeous fucking just girl with like, and it's Miami, so it's always hot. So you have everything like hanging out, and it's just like this gorgeous like brown like this like beautiful tan skin. Oh, okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I am a married man. I'm a happily married man. I gotta stop. Lord Whitaker says, I love the food and the water. I did like the beaches in Miami. The beaches in Miami were fine. Dali says, we love our trains too. Glad to hear you liked it. I did. I love the trains in Miami. Does this have something to do with less clothes on them? I mean, it might. Oh, yes, it does. Yes. Well, no. It does. It does not necessarily, because, I mean, you know, if you're a big fatty walking around in a bikini, just the fact that you're walking around in a bikini doesn't make you hot. Like, no. So if you're a big fatty walking around in a bikini, it's like, sorry, you're like, oh, ew, gross. But you literally, you'd go into the gas station, and there would be this like perfect, like 5'2", 105-pound, beautiful, just like like wearing like a bikini top and like a little skirt, just like, you're just like, and like the thing is like, as a man, like, we're such visual creatures, I had to constantly repeat to myself, do not stare, take a look, do not stare. Okay, you've looked twice, do not look again, wait 30 seconds, and then you can look again, wait 30, you looked again, and then I just gotta leave, I just gotta get out of there. Like, you can't, like, no, it's ridiculous. It was ridiculous in Miami. Like, it was ridiculous. There are lots of gorgeous people. But back to the point. I know Matthew is bored. Like he's like, there goes Addie showing off for the new people. A little bit. All right. But we're about to wrap it up for the night because it's almost 9 o'clock. But the point of this is I think we have a good start to our objective system. I still need to think about how I want to communicate the location of the goals to the UI, but I don't think that actually is going to be that. Oof. Well, since the objective system is a singleton, I don't think it's going to be that difficult to do. I mean, it's not going to be difficult to do regardless of how it's implemented, but it's not going to be that difficult to do elegantly. And remember, that is the word of the day, elegant. You have to try and keep your code elegant. Elegant code is what we should all strive for. And of course, over here on the right-hand side, this is pure shit. So shit is the opposite of elegance, in case. And Dali, as you know, the word for elegance in Finnish is hufenhagen. Like, that's like hufenhagen. And like, of course, you spell that with like a bunch of umlauts. Like it's like a umlaut, and then like, actually. There was I learned a rule, and Dali, I don't know if you're still there or not, but there is a rule in Finnish, and I remember my friend who is born in Finland, lived in Finland all his life, but he's one of those weird Swedish Finns that like live like the north, like they live over there. Their first language is Swedish, but he does speak Finnish. But there's a rule in Finnish that I learned. So let's get a little. Let's see. Oh shit! I don't know where. Wait. How do I do this? I don't know how to do umlauts in Windows. It's like all. No. Oh, that was a good guess. Okay, there we go. Well, we'll stick with capital. Just pretend like, I mean, that was capital. But here's the rule in Finnish, and Lord Whitakus, this would be good for you to know as well. So in Finnish, if you have a vowel that has an umlaut in a word, if that vowel appears anywhere else in the word, it also must have an umlaut. So you cannot have a word like this, where it's H-A umlaut L-A. Can't have it, right? Because the first A had an umlaut, so the second A also has to have an umlaut. So I thought that was actually, like, this is not a valid Finnish word right here. But this is a valid, oh, not that. This right here is, in fact, a valid Finnish word because the first A has an umlaut, and therefore every other A in the word has to have an umlaut. So I hope, Dali, that I taught you something new about your language. You might have already known that. Sure, you're pretty close on the pronunciation. Yeah, Finnish is a ridiculous language. It's a ridiculous language. I don't like Finnish. I don't like it. Finn Sweet. All right, boys. Well, I'm going to wrap up a little early tonight. I'm going to wrap up at 4 minutes early, probably 3 or 4 minutes. If you're new here, thank you for joining. I'm sorry. I wish you had joined earlier, but I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. I'm going to start doing 6 p.m., 6 to 9 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. I'll probably be back over the weekend. I do stream on the weekends, but it's no set time, so it's just kind of whenever I feel like it. So actually it can if it's a merged word, but don't think. But see, that's two different words. So I remember. So we were down. Where was I? It's a town that's a little bit south of Jakobstad. God damn it! I got to look at this. It's going to drive me nuts. Jakobstad, Finland. Yeah, Vasa. Vasa, a weird town. Vasa is a weird town. It feels very Russian. But I was in Vasa with my Swede Finn friend, and then he has a Finnish friend who's not a Swede Finn. He's a Finn. So the three of us were hanging out in Vasa, and I said this rule to the two of them, and the Finn friend, he said, that's right. And the Swede Finn friend said, that's not right. And so the Swede Finn friend pointed to a word. I have no idea what it was, but he pointed to a word where like it had like an A umlaut and then the A without a umlaut. And then the Finn friend said, no, that's wrong because it's eye doctor, 2 words. But it was together. Like you said, a merged word, or as we call it in English, a compound word. So anyway, Lauren Whitaker says, can you disclose what you are working on? All right, we'll do it really quickly. So first of all, if you look in the description of the video, everything is in there, but I'll give you a quick demo. This is the second time I've done the demo today. It's just a game. It's not quite a first-person shooter. It is to be a survival horror type game is kind of how the story basically is you are on an island and you have a family, and you have to. The island has been invaded by bad people, and you have to get your family to safety. And basically, the way I envision, again, you're on an island, so you have to get your family to this boat and then drive the boat off to safety. But of course, there will be obstacles in that. We added a boat. This boat was a pain in the ass to add, but we got it working. And I say we, like Matthew, he's in here, so he helps. And then there's another guy not sure that also helps. And you are welcome to help because this is an open source project. But let me jump off the boat and run into the city really quick and show you. But let me see. But anyway, that is the main story. I hate to say this, but a DayZ clone, maybe, I don't know. I'm not a gamer. But there is what I think is a somewhat unique mechanic to the game that I want. So to save your family, right? To save the NPCs. This green guy, so these guys are bad guys. They were shooting me, but they've lost sight of me right now. But this guy, he's on my side. That's why he's green. Look at the NPCs. They're like, what the hell's going on? So I know that gamers will run away from this word. So I do not want to use this word incorrectly, but you will basically have to, quote unquote, program your NPCs. And what I mean by that is you'll be able, there'll be like a mechanic where you can tell the NPCs like, hey, let's think of a grenade, right? Like you can tell, because I can look at this guy's inventory, and I can tell him right now I don't have a grenade, but like a cell phone, and then he'll pick up the cell phone, right? You can see he's holding the cell phone. Or let me see, I can tell him to creepy book. That might not work right now because he's already holding something. Okay, let's see. Cell phone, drop the cell phone. Oh, he dropped the book too. That's a bug. But anyway, but what you can do is you'll eventually be able to tell the NPCs like, hey, go to this spot, equip the grenade, drop the grenade, and then run to this other spot, right? So like the only mechanic we have working in that right now is you can tell him like I can go over here and I can, oh, that's weird. I can label this spot and I'll label it Finland. Oh shit, I can't. That's right. There's a bug. You can't type I's in the name. Okay, so we'll label it AAAAA, and then I can just tell him go to select a location, and then he'll just go to it. But of course, I can tell him to go to other ones, like way over here. B B B B B. They're all shooting at me. The NPC shooting at me that's broken right now. It's broken. Oh shit. I probably need. Do we need to rebake the nav mesh, Matthew? Maybe that's what's going on there. Anyway, so but that's kind of like the mechanic that like I want to like teaching the NPCs to do things. Yeah, and like I want to be able to I want it to be able to have things like wait here until you see an NPC and then run over there. Like, obviously, we'll have to figure out exactly what all these obstacles are and paths to winning. But yeah, that's the mechanics I want to put into it, so that you quote unquote program the NPCs and tell them what to do. He's still trying to get through the wall. Okay, dude. Okay, just calm down. Stop. No, stop. You're hurting yourself. Stop it. Okay, stop. You're hurting yourself. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. This little demo is just going to shit right now. Okay, like he's just throwing a fit. Okay, go over there. Go over there. Okay, fine. That's much better. Okay, see, how did that get in the air? This is obviously a very, very early, this is it's very, very early in development. So it's lots of bugs. But guys, thank you again. Thanks again for joining. Be sure to click and subscribe. If you can't make it over the weekend, I hope to see you here Monday, 7 p.m. Yeah. If I don't see you until then, have a great weekend. And hope to see you again. Check out the Discord. And yep.